Who's your girl who realized that her fuzzy baffle has disappeared from her microphone just before she went live? Why, it's me, Kristen. Hello. We're playing video games. We're, in fact, playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Before we do that, I want to talk about that music real quick. Uh, it's a banger. It's an absolute slap. It still says Monhan. This is basically Monhan. Let me fix that just real quick. I forgot to do that part of my setup process, but I wanted to talk about that music in the first place anyway. That was remixed by DJ Micah, which is how I believe that is pronounced. I wasn't even looking for it. Like, I remembered how much I liked the town music from Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. And I went online trying to find good remixes of the Legend of the town music from The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. And I found one by DJ Micah. It's very good also. And so I was like, I wonder what else this person has made. So I click out to look at their whole YouTube channel, and like the most recent video they had uploaded was the battle theme of the remix of the battle theme, that thing, which is great. I highly suggest that channel. It's actually pretty massive, and has, that's just sort of what I've been chewing on when I've needed just music in the background, is that channel. Please do check it out. It is DJ Micah, Mykah. I am still typing in the new title information. Mystic Quest episode. I think we're on 6. God isn't at home. Good. And Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. There we go. Now we take out this set of tags, put in this set of tags, and hit done, and that should update it. It did it on me. So hi Mox, hi Demon Dog. Hi Alice, hi Andy. I'm sorry that I missed your stream. I just super forgot it was happening. I was doing some other stuff and lost track of where I was in life. Let's pop into the video game. I'm glad that you did the thing. That's the I'm still annoyed with myself because I really wanted to watch you do the thing, and I'll catch it on the VOD. But I really wanted to see the thing happen. Let me just turn on my completely legitimate Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And it should do it automatically. There we are. It's Mystic Quest. Just like you remember from last week. And apparently 20 years ago. 30 years ago? This game's 30 years old. Oh no, I'm old. This very specifically, I'm 37 years old. I have a lot more old to go. Hopefully, presuming something doesn't happen. So I said last time that I was going to... I'm going to turn that down in my headphones just a touch. I said last time that I was getting frustrated because I was getting frustrated. So I was just going to go through and find out how to complete this tower puzzle all on my own. And come back to you with just, like, having skipped all the grinding and stuff. And we're going to fight Pazuzu. The thing about it is that we were, like, 98% of the way there. I just had to go find the bastard. Which I did here on level 4. Pazuzu, the massive birdman. Hi, Bad Road. Try to get a lot older on your way through the parking lot. Hey, get back here. Playtime's over. Prepare to meet your doom. Sure, that's how you sound. My controller is not responding. Probably because it was turned off when I turned on the legitimate Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So let's turn off the legitimate Super Nintendo Entertainment System and turn it back on. You know, sometimes you just gotta turn it off and back on again. Like you do, like you have. Yep, that too. And you can forget about Captain Mac. What do you know about Captain Mac? Legitimately, because as far as I know, he's just like a dude. Oh, I didn't heal myself or fix the fact that Kaylee's facing the wrong way. So that's good. I guess we're gonna take this first round to heal up. Okay, it looks like we're gonna take this second round to heal up. God, that's a lot of damage, but that's fine. I should be able to hit you with Meteor or something, right? Let's see how you like... Let's see how you like rocks. How about a game of rocks falling from the sky? Just keep healing until Pazuzu gets bored and leaves. Pazuzu is strong against Earth attack, so sure. I'm trying to remember where I saw that recently. I guess it was in an issue of Order of the Stick with the Cleric Squad. I say recently, it would have been over like at least 4 months ago. How do you like wind problems? You're weak against wind attack. Although you also do wind attack. So that sort of doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. I don't need to understand it. I just need to exploit it. We'll just keep slapping you for 1,500. Oh. Oh. So I'm pretty sure the shield that Pazuzu just put up will reflect things. So I can't do magic at Pazuzu anymore, which is a shame. I sure can't get Kaylee to heal us, though. Presuming she doesn't die? She didn't die. I prefer the Cleric duel. Implosion! Made my save. Destruction! I made my save. Oh no, oh good, the shield is down. I was about to say, oh no, the shield is down, but it's their shield. I want that to be down, so that I can attack them with things. Just go ahead and slap you for more motherfucking wind. Let's go ahead and let you lay in. We can go around without healing, she says right before she dies. No, alright, that's best case scenario. We see that. Kaylee will cure, or she'll die. No, she'll cure instead. No, we get it. You're strong against so many things, and it's very important that I know that. I do wish that the game was a little more... Ooh, golly. Oh, I don't have a way to fix that. I can't bring you back to life. Exit doesn't do it either. So I guess we're just gonna see if Truck can get through this on his own, and certainly not if he takes another critical hit. No, this is probably over, actually. I can try and heal, but... Okay. I was like, Pazuzu could go first, and I could just die right now. Oh no. Pazuzu's looking a little beat up. God damn, could you... Nice. God damn, could you quit critical me? Could you quit doing a critical at me? That's 3 in a row, Pazuzu. You oughtn't be allowed. I think... well, no. Okay. So, that didn't go great. Let's try it again with less criticals. So how's... What did I just say? What did I just say about critical hits? It was that you shouldn't. It makes me upset when you don't listen to me, Pazuzu. What's happening? Because this shouldn't be like this. Oh, and now I can't heal Kaylee, so... Okay. Okay. You ever see those people who, like, go on really long rants about things they don't like? And at some point in the middle of it, they feel the need to become defensive and go like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at this thing that I'm clearly mad at. I'm not gonna do that. I'm clearly mad at this thing. I don't like it. I don't like what's occurring. Because Haley can't level up from here. And it would take a lot of, like, roaming around to get Truck to a higher level. Like, I would essentially have to leave the tower and come back. So... this is all just, like, RNG. Like, this is the level I'm supposed to be at for this encounter. It just, the dice, they don't come my way. They're taking a bit of a break, the dice. They're sort of dealing with their own shit. You know what? I have a lot of cures. I'm just gonna have... Yeah, that's sort of what I've come down on, is that someone should just, like... one person can be throwing out fucking Aereo, and then the other person can be healing. Regardless of what anyone's actually at. And then... like, when we get to the end of it... it'll be fine. I also don't like that Pazuzu can put up their shield and also attack. That's upsetting. Okay, well, that sort of F's my battle plans, but I can fix it. Yeah, we'll just let Truck keep doing Aereo, and Kaylee goes first, so she might as well handle the cures. You know, until such time as that becomes unfeasible. I mean, I will say it's working. No one's really died yet. Hey, she didn't get paralyzed by the paralyzer. That's good. Okay, well, that time she did. She did become paralyzed that time. Or petrified, rather. Paralyzed or something different. So I think this is probably going to put you... No, not really. Has to be the next attack is going to knock you down to 1 knee. I believe this in my heart. Yeah, you're strong against all the things. I managed to proc my every status effect all the time. Is that shield down or shield up? That was shield down, right? It must be because Truck was on attack and not spell. Okay. I feel like Pazuzu has a lot more health. There we go. Than he did, like, just previous to now. We are getting there. Go back to spells and just swing with them. I don't know, while we slog through this, has anything cool happened to me today? So, over the weekend, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe was released on 4/27. And I absolutely, like, got that as soon as I could and just played it out. That game's very fun. That game is a very good game to play. I waffled about whether or not I should play it on stream, and then I just sort of decided not to. because I wanted to like play it and discover its new thing, discover its new things at my own pace, and I think that was absolutely the correct decision. But if you are a person who likes thinking about video games, golly, that's a lot of damage. The shield's down, right? The shield is down. If you are a person who likes thinking about video games, I recommend playing this one. Because it also likes thinking about video games, and it wants to lead you through some really interesting ideas on the lines of like what a narrative is in a story and what its role is and the ways in which it can help or hinder a given thing. It's fantastic. Yep. Haley is petrified, so that's a shame. I like how Tunic is a game about a fox with no thoughts. It makes you wish you had less thoughts. I don't need a fox for that, but I agree with you. I enjoy the fox, and I enjoy how the fox is just doing. Because having to think about doing is like this whole process. And I know I just extolled like the virtues of a game that's entirely about that kind of process. And I stand by it, but sometimes you just like don't want to. It got very please don't touch anything by the end in a little Doki Doki Literature Club. I see the line that you're drawing between those two things. Did the shield go down or not? Fuck it, I'll just attack with a claw. I see the line you're drawing between those two things, and I don't think you're wrong, but when I hear Doki Doki Literature Club is like Stanley Parable, my brain does like get into a bit of a curl up stance. I see Pazuzu has entered paint me like one of your French birds mode. Alouette. Right? That's French for bird. That song Alouette is about plucking a bird. That one that you learned in school. It's honestly a little grisly. Hey, we got there. And then Pazuzu explodes for some reason. Oiseau is birds. I think you're right. I think alouette is a specific type of bird. Hooray, we've made the crystal of wind? Wind. Air? Wind, air. Wind, I think. Shine again. Also, we have a sky coin. The coin that makes you sky. I'm just going to use the exit spell to get us out of here. Because fuck walking. Walking is for nerds. Alouette is a lark specifically. Wisa is just a bird in general. Good to know. You did it! At last, the world is saved. That apostrophe threw me, but no, that is correct. The world is saved. It's a contraction. How about you? Oh yes, I'm very happy with my Cupid locket. I appreciate the, I appreciate your Oh, hey, explosives. Sure. I'll just buy as many as you'll give me. Thank you. 7 years of French class have left me with only trivia and spite. I only had to take 3 to be filled with a certain degree of bile. I'm sorry that you've subjected yourself to a whole 7. No, I don't need those. Cure potions, yes. Fill me up, Buttercup, on pure cure potion. And I think this is... yeah, here's Otto. Let's go talk to Otto's daughter first. Thank you. No problem. I'm here to help. Me and my grabo worm. We still have Captain Mac to worry about. Spencer said you would help. You know Spencer? We met him before. He is Phoebe's grandfather. Grandfather? He was trapped beneath the ice, you see. Now this is Ruben. Wait, hang on. No, wait. This is, Fireman from Fire? The Fireman from Fire. I'm going to quit doing this. Ruben, are you okay? Yeah, and guess what I found when I fell? A stairway to the top of the focus tower. Stairway? You mean like with steps? I've got it. If we fill the dry lake, we can save Captain Mac. How? Go to Spencer's tunnel, set a bomb there, and the water from the upper lake will spill into the dry lake. But Spencer's tunnel is caved in. There is one way. If you power the Rainbow Road machine with Thunder Rock, you can reach Spencer's place. Shit, I have to do more MacGuffin quests. I thought we were going to be done today. Okay. I don't know about this. Kaylee, could you take care of Norma? Ruben and I know the focus tower well, so we'll be back from Fireburg in no time. Oh, I did that voice wrong. Ruben and I know them, yeah, of course. Ruben joined. He's the same level, so presumably we're pretty up there. So here's what I love about Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Here's this. It's a machine. What does it do? Well, it spins, but only when the wind's blowing. What does it power? Fuck you. The answer to all those questions is cogs. You know, you're not wrong. You can see forever. I can see for miles and miles. Is there anyone else to talk to over here? It's great when the wind calms like this. We can get back to Aquaria. How about some seeds? Sure. I don't need many of those, but I might as well buy all the ones you have. You're sick, I think. No, you're not sick. You're walking around. You're fine. Here's some sort of double Moomin crest that I can't be on. Where are we supposed to get Thunderstone from? It's not from Pazuzu's tower, right? It's not up here. Where? Hey, does anyone remember where the fuck it just told us to go? Because I was not paying attention. Something about Fire Mountain. Okay, let's Fire Mountain. We can do that. So this is the focus tower, and we need to get, like... So here's the... That's the door we need to go into. And... I think we get to Fire Mountain by going this way. We just hop over the side. We go down this way. We cannot go down that way. I worry you heard, give me some seeds. What I said was, bring me all the seeds you have. I'm stopping you because I fear you misheard. I was about to say I have some problems with Parks and Rec. And I suppose I do. But it's mostly fine, honestly. Can I go this way? Into the sealed temple? Is this where I meant to go? Okay, well, no. No is the answer to that question. I'm going to just go ahead real quick and look up where I'm supposed to go. Because I absolutely fucked this up. Mystic Quest walkthrough. From Mike's RPG Center. Thank you, Mike's RPG Center. Once Pazuzu has been defeated, go to the elevator. You'll see the Crystal of Air. Take the Sky Coin from the chest. Talk to Otto and Wendia. He'll tell you he needs the Thunder Rock to make a big dispenser's place. Go through the Spocus Tower and talk to Fire... Okay, so Spencer's dad just has it. Wow, it's a good thing he showed up when he did. Or Ruben's father. Did I say Spencer a second ago? I certainly did. Hang on. Working on it. Hi, Beekeeper. So this wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it was. So that's good. Oh no, that's the guy who didn't want to sell us bombs. So we bombed his house. Which, now that I'm saying it, sounds like an overreaction. No, this isn't it either. Is it in here? Yeah. Here's this Arian-looking motherfucker. Arian, have you ever heard of Thunder Rock? Like, you know, Kiss? Have you ever heard of the band Kiss? I guess you have. You have their live poster up here in your one room that you have. Of course, wait a second. Here, take it. You received Thunder Rock. Alright, cool. That's done. We have to walk back through Windia, or through the Focus Tower again, but that's fine. I was a big fan of Thunder Rock when I was younger. These days it's all Magma Core. Oh yeah. And of course I prefer Magma Core to Lava Core because it's more underground. Thank you, I'm very proud of that joke. Is this the way? No, that's not it. It's this way. I'm going this way! Good. The rope bridge, which only existed so that Ruben could fall off of it. There's a giant tree. I do like that Otto's house does have a big weather vane on it to differentiate it from the other houses, so that you know where you're supposed to go. That's useful. I used to be big into Iron Wind, but I got into Burn Pit Screamers at a show recently. Still got the bruises. That's righteous. Found some Thunderrock, huh? Power-up completed. Now you can go to Spencer's place. Good. So I guess, from context, the cogs run the Rainbow Road. But we don't really know how. I suppose we don't have to. Does anybody get that reference? I apologize that I also do not. Let's blow up that area with a mega grenade. Hey, Ruben? Okay. We did it! Let's tell Kaylee. I mean, I want to go this way first. I want to look at stuff. Oh, there's the Lieber crest. Which takes us up here. Which we can't get out of because we can't fire explosives in a confined area, which makes sense now that I say it out loud. What about the double humpies? Double humpies doesn't do anything for us. That's nothing. From Shadowrun, Iron Wind is a troll metal band, burn crit screamers. If they haven't pissed you off, the show's not over yet. This sounds fun. I mean, it sounds fun, like, when contained within the fiction of Shadowrun. Oh, hey, here it is. I can't... Oh, well, it doesn't even matter if I can go across there because all that's over here is the double bumpies, and I don't have one of those. I don't like music that is actively antagonistic. I'm going to rephrase that. I don't like bands that are actively antagonistic. I occasionally listen to music that is purposefully very hard to listen to. Dan Deacon jumps immediately into my mind. Oh no, there's more than double bumpies over here. There's this, which is the Mobius crest, which does this thing. Good, I'm glad I got that. I can't get over there. Wow, it feels like I should be able to. Oh, I can probably get there through the double bumpies here in town. Thanks to you, the lake is as beautiful as ever. Good. It worked! The ship is afloat! Thanks. I'll head there now. To go see my father, Captain Mac. We keep talking about him, but I think he's just a shipboat captain. The ship's full of monsters. We know that somehow. Let us go first. Give this captain cap to Dad when you find him. Then he'll know I'm coming. Received Captain Cap. Cap. My brain was like trying to... My brain just crashed in on itself for a second. because I was trying to make a portmanteau out of captain and cap, except the word cap is already fully within the word captain, so it just didn't work, but I couldn't get off of it, and I had to, like, absolutely pull the hard brake. Fun. Thank you, I got caught in a recursive loop. It's something that happens sometimes when you're basically just a incredibly advanced logic and differentiation machine. How are we supposed to get to... How are we supposed to get to? Hang the fuck on. I'm gonna bring up some... I'm gonna bring this up again. On further, you have a chance to get the Mobius crest, speak to Kaylee and Windia, she'll give you the captain's cap. Enter the building in the northeast corner of Windia and step on the Mobius strip toe. Okay, northeast, southwest, okay. Never eat soggy waffles, got it. It's this one, I guess. Burnt pit screamers existed as an excuse for a run. Anytime a GM wanted a street fight, they just put up flyers for burn pit screamers on the street to foreshadow it. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's a... I like that as a nice little in-universe... nice little in-universe thing. Now we're just here on this very... very plain, doesn't connect to anything strip of land. So let's talk about this ship's dock that you've constructed. Because what it looks like is the only way in and out of it is by... Oh. Well, no, we can go out that way, but there's nowhere to go. So the only way anyone can move away from it is if they have a Mobius crest. And to the best of my knowledge, no one else has those. We found ours in a chest deep underground. So what I'm saying is maybe this voyage was always bad. It's real foggy out here. But I can see all the enemies, so that's good. Let me just check and see if there's anything useful in here. When you get to the front of the ship on the first level, you'll find the Gaia armor and Captain Mac. Okay. So I need to go down this way? When you say first level, do you mean the deck, or do you mean the first below level? Let's just go this way, because I think it's just Chimera and another thingy on the way. Okay, well that didn't go quite how I envisioned it. Nope, not like that. I think metal folk is a genre, but you can still be metal folk if you want. I think, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. I think that genre is usually called folk metal. I am happy being metal folk myself. Remember, anytime you do something, you can say you trained a neural net to do it. Oh god, that's so much stuff. That's so many... That's nothing. We're not gonna do that. You can't make me. Okay. Hang on, let me heal first, and then we'll jump into this fucking pit. Chimera attacks with Toronto. Trux messes with the claw. Ruben gets poisoned. I was wondering if anyone here knows how to come up with dialogue. I need to write a lot for something I'm working on, like a paragraph or two. And I don't know how to start that. Whenever I need to write dialogue, just basically talk to myself until I reach a desired conclusion. I understand this is not necessarily helpful. It's part of the reason why I have a writing project on the back burner, and it's been on the back burner for quite a while. And a large part of the reason for that is that I'm trying to write in a voice that doesn't necessarily come naturally to me, so it's a bit of an uphill struggle. Andy says, it depends a little on the scene you have in mind. If it's to get information across, I tend to write it out like a narrator first, and then imagine the people talking through it like they just read it on a sign somewhere. The annual Diamond Gala Ball. Hey, critical hit. There we go. We're just gonna punch our way through these gargoyles. It's never gonna be a problem. Ruben's still poisoned. We don't need to worry about that either. Oh. Right. Obviously that's what that would do. Why wouldn't it? We go down and back up. Is that what we're meant to do? Or are we meant to go down on, like, basement 2 and then, like, come back up? It is difficult to tell because, let me tell you, the community for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest isn't non-existent. But the information available is incredibly scattershot. Oh yeah, that's the staircase they want me to take to get to my goal. How do I get to that staircase? I have to go down from B1. I mean, I guess I first need to go up from here. Is there another up anywhere? Is that an up? It's not an up. Okay, I was hitting select to see if maybe it would let me look at the map, but it does not let me look at the map. Let's go with the gargoyle. This is a bigger room. I think that means there's a higher likelihood of there being a stairwell within it. You attack the completely fresh one in the hopes that you might paralyze him and just get them the hell off the board. Oh, or you'll get petrified instead of that. So that's good. Hey, Ruben, do you have white magic? You don't. Okay, that's fine. I have heal potions for this purpose. You know, non-magic users can also heal. It doesn't just have to be white mages. Anyone can heal if you give them a big enough rough sack full of enough tinctures and unguents. I'm just saying there's all of these like conventions that surround the healing profession. It's like, no, anyone can be a healer. You just have to give them the right tools. Yeah, let's go down. Tinctures and unguents? How extravagant. I mean, listen, being a healer isn't cheap. You gotta really get out there. That's what I'm saying, is that if we democratize the tools that allow people to be healers, there would be more healers. As it is, like, only the very rich can afford to be healers, which absolutely sucks. I'm not getting out some very real bullshit, like, complaints that I have with our society right now or anything. Potion cellar. I'm going into battle. Well, that's nothing. That's a room that's absolutely nothing, isn't it? Where the fuck am I meant to go, then? Is it the other side? For whatever it's worth, my last 3 Pathfinder characters had max ranks and heal. They were Sorcerer and Investigator and Slayer. Nice. Anybody can heal. Fill these folks with tinctures. I like the 100 Gex cover of the Potion Seller video. I've not seen that, and I'm not really sure how you make a cover of a video like that, but I'm interested to look, to look at it. Kristi, anybody can heal monsters. Okay, sure. I said what I said, and I stand by it, and just because it's being, like, used in a way I don't necessarily agree with doesn't mean I'm wrong. Ooh, golly, that was the whole body that Ruben had. On the other hand, his poison is healed, so that's good. Can I actually get... Can I actually get up from here? I have to be able to, right? It would be absolutely wild if there was no way up from this area. Yep, there it is. Okay, good. I was getting quite worried. But now I know what I'm meant to do, and now I know where I'm meant to be going, and I just have to sort it out. So everything's fine. We're just gonna pick Ruben up. He won't be stoned anymore. I also sort of wish that I had a spell that made me not be stoned when I wanted to, because that is how I got trapped at parties I didn't necessarily want to be at for that long. Alright, back up. The potion seller, the 100 Gex potion seller's audio, and I think it's more of a remix than a cover. That makes sense. I can see them doing a thing where they just like basically not like a YTP, but okay, well. Or they just like basically YTP the potion seller video. I bet that slaps actually. So I forget, which crystals have you gotten so far? We have all 4 crystals shining again. The earth crystal from the bone dungeon, the water crystal from the ice pyramid, the fire crystal from the volcano, and the wind crystal from the wind tower. I think it's called Pazuzu's tower, but like Pazuzu stole the tower. I don't think we should be naming it after him. So all that's left is for us to get to the top of the focus tower. But apparently, Square Enix thought that the game needed a couple another pieces of playtime chunked onto it, so we're in this ship now. I just gotta get back over there to where I was before I fell down. I meant to use the grabo arm is the thing. I jumped instead. Because there's a grabo arm latcher over this way. There, good. I got some cure potions. Just what I always wanted. I'm supposed to be in there, but I don't know how I get in there. In that case, I think you missed picking up the life spell. I would believe it because it feels like I should have a way to revive my my party members. Where was I supposed to pick it up at? Do you know? I could look it up, but I don't. I'm in the middle of being slept to death by these couple Nagas. It's in the lava dome where the dual-headed Hydra had the fire crystal. It is not worth it to me to go back, fight my way through the entire lava dome again, and do that. That's not it. Today has been shocking along, and tomorrow promises to be no less intensive, so I need to go fall down. Thank you for joining us. I hope that you have a good evening and that your tomorrow is not too terrible. I think it is this way that we need to go. It is not this way that we need to go. What happens if we go back this way? Oh, I remember this. I hated this. Hang on, let's try and figure this out. Just real quick. I can't be confused, sucker. You stay down. Hey, Willow. We are on Captain Mac's ship, trying to figure out how the hell we're supposed to get to the captain. I guess we'll get there eventually. I guess I should go back and get the life spell, huh? Because, like, not having it is really... It sucks really bad. That's, I have to be in there, I think, in order to do what I want to do. Which is climb the mast and then climb over the rigging to get to, the place I want to be. Because all of these beams and stuff you can be on top of. And I think that's how you end up getting down into the area that actually leads to where you're meant to go. Oh, no, it's not, huh? There's just, like, a regular treasure chest in there. Right side, the monsters from 2 dungeons ago should be pushovers? Yeah, I guess. It's more that I don't want to, like, try and remember where to go, because the caldera of the damn volcano was like a maze. But I guess I'll figure it out. I tried to jump over that. You can't carry any more explosives. I guess that means I can explode these barrels. I cannot explode the barrels, but I can push them. Which stops me from getting in because I can't push a barrel into a barrel because it's not set up like that, but I can. Push the barrels from this side. Good. Hi, Alice. Or you're probably saying hi to Willow because you were here previous to now. Brain isn't cooperating with me just at the moment because I am... This is starting for me to get to No One Lives Forever territory, where I really kind of just want to quit. I mean, I've said what I've said about the game, and I stand by it that it's different from a regular Final Fantasy in ways that I find interesting. And I did mean them. And I think I would enjoy this game more on my own. So that I don't have to subject y'all to my sort of confused running around and the honestly a little subpar combat. No, I can't even go this way. This is nothing. Uh-oh. But I've dedicated myself to it, and it's either tonight or one more night, and we'll be done with it. I might actually do a bonus stream some other day. So that I can just do this work. There we go. That's the jumping I wanted to do. And get it off my plate before, like, next Monday, where I can start a new thing. Oh, Ruben's, like, almost dead. I haven't even been paying attention. No, there's nothing over there. Cool. And there's not a way for me to get off of this, so I'm going to have to fall over. That's good. What else? I watched the first episode of Enjoy Wrestling with Katie on Saturday. The new season of Enjoy Wrestling just started. It's called Renegade because fucking their champion MV Young comes out to Renegade. I don't know why. It doesn't work for him. And he probably likes the song, and it's a good song. I don't think it fits MV Young as a personality. But the matches on offer were Alec Price versus Trish Adora. I'd seen Alec Price before, and I really enjoy his work because he's a terrible, terrible man. Like, that's the bit. I presume he's lovely in real life because he sold the hell out of Trish Adora whenever she was getting offense in. It was honestly beautiful, and you sort of don't do that if you're a piece of shit. Look at that Jeff Jarrett China match, or oh god, what was it? The really terrible one. He was so mad to be in that match. Why can't I come up with this name? Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan. It was Hulk Hogan's like last in quotes official match in the WWF, and he didn't go out on his back. Like, he won his farewell match, which isn't something you're supposed to do, and Shawn was pissed about it, so he made him look like a jackass out there by just overselling everything. Wonderful to watch. Let's go back to Enjoy. I don't know where this shit I'm meant to go. Excuse me. I'm going to bring up a map while I continue talking. So, Alec Price is very good. This was my first time seeing Trish Adora. And she spent a lot of the match on the defensive. The whole bit was Alec Price is a terrible man, found a weakness early because she kayfabe tweaked her elbow, and he just spent the whole time just absolutely bashing at the elbow. But every time that she, Trish Adora, got up to smack Alex Price around, just leveled the man's. She's quite strong, and it is very impressive to watch her while she does work. The other match that was on there was Violence is Forever versus Violence is Forever versus the Kings of the District. I really like Kings of the District, Eel O'Neill and Jordan Blade, because Eel O'Neill is, I figured out my route, by the way, because Eel O'Neill is weird and intense, and Jordan Blade just smacks the ever-loving piss out of people. And they're very fun to watch, and this was the second match I've seen from Violence is Forever. And it took me a while talking over it with Katie to figure out precisely what I didn't like about them. And it's that they don't have a gimmick, really. They come in and they're like, hey, we're guys and we fight. And I'm just, yes, you're professional wrestlers. I need you to be giving me a second thing on top of that, because everyone is a person that fights in professional wrestling. which they don't really have. They're just sort of there, and not in like a way that is, like I said, a gimmick, right? Because you can be a person like Ken Shamrock was in the 90s and be, it's like, I have a legitimate MMA background, and at any moment I could lose my composure and tear your arm out of its socket. Or like Steve Blackman, who is had a martial arts background and like just showed up, beat the shit out of someone, and left without saying anything. Or like more recently, not right now because his gimmick has changed significantly, but Baron Corbin, who when he first arrived in NXT was like, I beat the shit out of people. I'm very good at beating the shit out of people, and so I do it for money. It's a thing. Violence is Forever is, they're just dudes. They're just dudes who show up and do a wrestle. And there are people for whom I presume that is fine, that is good enough. But I watch wrestling for characters. I watch wrestling for stories, for like, show me your point of view, show me what it is that you are bringing to the table that I can, as someone who is using this as a sort of soap opera, what do you have that I can get my hooks into? And they don't have a hook. So that's the rant I went on while I was figuring out where to go in Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I hope you enjoyed it. Willis says, I feel so disconnected from wrestling. It's been long since I've watched with any regularity. Me too, honestly. Like, Katie and I stopped watching wrestling. I could probably, because I remember the incident that did it, I could probably go back and find the like exact night. But it was a weird thing where Goldust did like a transphobic comment. It's not that he did a transphobic comment, it's that they had Goldust being like the old creepy Goldust, and he like did a Caitlyn Jenner reference. So that sucks. So that's about when we stopped watching WWE entirely. And then AEW kicked up, and we were sort of a little bit like, hey, maybe this is something that we could be interested in. And then, like, there was a series of people there who were quite clearly dog shit, and like AEW just went ahead and proved that they're absolutely fine working with people who are dog shit. Xenon says, I like the Hitman from the Hitman because the Hitman comes and does the hits and then he leaves. And that's a good reason to like the Hitman. I've not watched with regularity since the Chris Benoit thing. Unbelievably valid. Just absolutely valid. Oh, I thought you were talking about Hitman from the video game series Hitman, but no, Demon Dog was talking about the Hitman on Enjoy Wrestling, who is called Mr. Grimm, who ended the last season of Enjoy Wrestling being literally buried alive. Which is fun. I like when they stick very hard to their kayfabe. Sorry, I stepped away for a bit, and when I came back, I thought you said Golbez made a transphobic comment. I figured it out eventually. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Ruben's been petrified for like a while. But I can do that better. Which one was Golbez? Was that Final Fantasy II? was the bad 4. Alice is telling me Final Fantasy 4. 2 or 4, depending on which side of the Atlantic Ocean you're on. Atlantic? Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the one that's between Japan and the United States of America. Looking back, I find it very difficult to watch anything with Skull and 8-Ball. I'm trying to remember who Skull and 8-Ball were. Those names are in my head. Oh, the Harris brothers. Yeah. That's why I didn't, like, that's why I didn't twig. The Harris brothers were Jeff Jarrett's cronies for a long, long time. And if you told me that they were absolute shitheads or some flavor of hideousness, I would believe it. Excuse me. I just sort of skipped through some dialogue. Isn't that my captain, Cap? Haley asked us to give it to you. Are you okay? Oh, look. Kaylee was here just behind me the whole time. She could have maybe helped out with the fucking monsters or something, but I guess she was busy. Dad, I was worried about you. You look awful. I'm okay, but I have some bad news. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. The Dark King prophecy. Dad, tell us about the prophecy later. Let's cure your wounds in Windia first. But... Oh, look, and Ruben's fucked also. It's okay. I guess I haven't recovered from that fall off the bridge. Ruben, let's go to Windia and put you to bed. It was Ruben's idea not to let her help fight. Oh, you're correct. That's true. That was the thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, Tristram, not now. Oh right, you're Count Donut. There you are. Spencer, Phoebe's been looking for you. I think this is the most dialogue we've had at a single jaunt in like a while. I met her at the inn in Windia and now she wants to see you. We're done here. We delivered our one message we wanted to deliver and now we will leave. Let us go. Right, see you again, kid. Okay. Okay. It's fine. We're getting there, everyone. Let's go, to, I guess, Otto's house. And put Ruben in the other sick bed. The lake is as beautiful as ever. You're just thanking me, so I guess this is where I was meant to go. Is it the inn? Am I meant to be in the inn? Oh, look, there's Phoebe. Ruben's hurt. Oh. It's been a while since I've, seen the Harris brothers, and apparently they have matching SS tattoos. So that absolutely sucks. That's not something I would have known to look for at the time. Gross. Deeply gross. Ruben's hurt. You see? He has become even more hurt in front of you. I'm surprised you made it with such a bad wound. Off to bed with you. truck. You need to hear Mac's news. You're not going to like it. Phoebe has joined my party. I guess Mac is just upstairs? Yeah. Oh, look, and Kaylee. The gang is here. Dad will return to Foresta when he's feeling better. Ouch. Don't touch me. Hey, you remember that time I fell off a bridge? Does Phoebe have ammo? She has 99 ammo. She's fine. What can be so important? But I've discovered a lost part of the prophecy. The one behind the floor, you're Jimmy Stewart, I guess. The one behind the floor is darker than the night and rises amidst the land. You've saved the crystals, but our real enemy is the Dark King. He's in the focus tower. Reach the tower with my ship. Stand by the steering wheel and press the A button. I owe that Dark King one. The A button starts the engine, you know, just like in any racing game. This is a racing game, right? I need to heal all the things. Anyway, yeah, that's exactly the sort of thing I was talking, talking about vis-a-vis, like, not being able to watch certainly broadcast wrestling anymore, because AEW's fine working with like Chris Jericho and fucking Sammy Guevara, and WWE was never fucking good, but like Bruce Pritchard is back on their payroll, and hey, Bruce Pritchard leveled severe threat against Sean Combs. So that's great. Amongst all of the other problems, they're numerous. I don't need to list them. And then I was looking at Impact for a second, and then Impact was like, oh, hey, we're going to start working with the fucking Briscoes. Jay Briscoe being the man who said that he would shoot people who tried to tell his sons that it was okay to be gay. So, you know. What I watch is a lot of independent wrestling. There's, we have an IWTV account, and it was very useful. There's a lot of great independent wrestling out there. Like, Hood Slam, I was being told, is coming back. Although maybe they're backing up on that just a little bit because the pandemic looks like it's going to be a little longer still. Broadcast wrestling stole wrestling from the queers, and I'm glad we're getting it back. I like that sentiment very much. I want to have that in... Oh, just killed all at once, huh? I really want that in some sort of, like, cross-stitch. There are a lot of great queer wrestlers out there right now. I'm happy to tell anyone who will listen about, like, Dark Sheik. I'm happy to tell anyone who will listen about, Edith Surreal. Oh, God, what is her name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Jamie Senegal. Lucha Libre has always been very queer. Rich white men stole it. Yeah. In theory, I'll be working with a small indie fed again later this year. That's neat as hell. I am very happy to hear that. Are you allowed to say what federation because I would like to know that information. And I guess follow-up question, are they any good? So yeah, we've been watching Enjoy Wrestling, which is available on, like, YouTube. You can just go there. There's great shit there's great shit happening on that channel, and again, their new season just started up. There's also, we've been watching Women's Wrestling. Hang on. Women's Wrestling Revolution Plus? It's WWR Plus. I think it's Women's Wrestling Revolution. It's not just women on the show. There are other people on the show, but it is predominantly women and a lot of really interesting names that I hadn't heard before. In the late 90s and early 2000s, I worked tech and stage coordination for the HWF, facility named Hardcore Wrestling Federation out of Evansville, Indiana. Oh, so when you say a small indie fed, you mean a very small indie fed. I ended up working a few shows for a startup promoter who screwed everyone out of getting paid. That sucks. And I'm led to believe is, like, quite common, and it still sucks. How do you feel about thunder, you massive pile of bones? You don't appear to care. It's not immune to petrify. So that's good to know. It was a very small fed, but two names came out of HWF, Chase Stevens and Rudy Charles. I am not familiar with either of them, but I will go and look them up now. Hey, the big door opened. We're gonna march to the top of this tower. I've had that situation in many different areas of work, unfortunately. It's amazing how much... Blizzard? Really? I guess you're confused. Oh, and apparently weak to that, so that's good. Oh. It is amazing how people with all the money in the world will balk at letting go of even a fucking cent of it. Which I guess how they get to be that rich is by never fucking spending money, because they... Hey, look up the Sam Vine's Boots theory of economic unfairness sometime. Rudy Charles has been reffing for WWE for several years now. Neat. Oh, I can't. Hang on. Yep. It's this way. That's not it. Okay. Oh, okay, hang on. I just gotta go over here and... flip this switch. And then go back this way. I think. And then there's the Wikipedia page for Chase Stevens, which I'll look at as we take a break, I guess. I should take a break right now, actually. So let's get this trio the fuck off of the board, and then we'll run a quick break. Alrighty. We're going to do a little bit of an ad break here in a second. Before we do, we'd like to take the opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, and that the lives of people of color matter. That there's a civil rights movement ongoing in this country, and has been since its inception, as Black Americans fight for equal rights, dignity, fair treatment under the law. We have some links that we would like for you to look at under the Donate Command, or organizations that are helping people on the ground right now. The Bail Fund Network, helping to keep protesters out of jail. The Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund, getting food, supplies, and transportation out of dangerous situations to Black, trans, and non-binary people. And the Black Hills Legal Fund, the legal fund by and for the Lakota people to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen, as every inch of the country was stolen, renamed to Mount Rushmore, and had white people's faces carved into it. Under the Second Command action are things that you can do to be of use. Petitions you can sign, letters you can write to your lawmakers, the ACLU Racism and Policing Correspondence course, which if you have not taken it, we suggest is a 4-month, 1 email a week over 4 weeks, giving some background into the history of policing in this country, why they are so bad at the things they claim to be for, why they are so good at the things that are terrifying. We think that these are good places to start, but we live in an age of information. If none of these speak to you, do some research, find something maybe closer to your own home, because guaranteed there is something happening closer to you than you think. Find some way to give your energy to the civil rights movement, because building a better future means building a better future for everybody, and that means it is everybody's responsibility, and it is everyone's fight, and we do it by battling white supremacy wherever we find it, globally, locally, or within ourselves. We're going to run to the break real quick. Stand up, stretch your legs, get yourself some water, do whatever self-care is important to you. I'm going to do all of those things except get some water. I think I'm out of water. We still have taps. The taps work, but like, I'm out of like my bottle water with the coldness. So do that. We'll run some ads. We have no stance on you blocking them. We will catch you back here in 3 to 5 minutes. Please join us then. Hey, I'm back. So Friday at my work, I got an email. I say I got an email. It was a mass email. Because there was apparently like a party or a gathering or something that one of the other teams was doing. And they had leftover food. So like as they were filing out of their thing, it's like, hey, there's extra snacks in the break room. You can come and get them if you want. And I'm incapable of turning down free food. So I went, and they had these cookies. I wasn't interested in most of it. It was like leftover taco chips with like canned queso. But they had these cookies that I hadn't seen before called Madeleines, which fascinated me because, like, they're just bread. They're just very good, very sweet bread, but they look like an avocado. They look as though you, like, made bread inside of an avocado. They've got a little, like, bump in the center where the avocado pit would be. And I had a couple and they were great. And that's a day. Was it that day? No, it was a couple days ago, a couple days later. I'm glad that you know what I'm talking about, Andy. Cat's paw cookies. I can see that. Because they've got little scratchy-scratchies on the bottom of them. Or maybe that's not the reason, but that's the reason I'm ascribing to it. A couple days later, Alice and I went up to Costco to do our grocery shopping. And while we were there, we were sort of looking down the snack aisle, and there was a whole box. And because it was fresh in my mind, I immediately zeroed in on, oh, hey, Madeleines. I just had some of these, and they were very good. And it turns out she's not allergic to them. And so we just bought a box. So it got me one of those during the break. It's very good. I should have bothered to, like, eat it before I came back, so that we didn't have this, like, downtime of me just sitting here trying to quietly eat a bread. Maybe it's a good ASMR for someone. It's not my particular type of ASMR that I enjoy, so not for me, but I don't know, maybe it's for someone. I've certainly seen videos like that. Posted as, like, grade A cookies and candy sounds ASMR 3 hours, and, like, again, not my deal, but, you know, like what you like, I suppose. Oh, let me scroll back up, because I saw Willow posted something before the break, and I didn't mention it. A guy I know has been working in the area for a while, and he's putting together a show in northern Indiana. I have 0 ring talent, so I'm just doing web stuff. It's still neat. I wouldn't. I was about to say I would love to work in the professional wrestling industry, but for all of the reasons that I have held forth on for the last, like, 30 minutes, I think I wouldn't do well actually working in the professional wrestling industry. I think I'm fine being a data entry lackey and video system game player on the internet websites. I've just realized I haven't actually changed back to the game. I was busy doing another thing. Also, I accidentally opened Notepad. That's probably fine. There's just too much awful out there, like icky awful, not no talent awful. Yeah. It's like, a show can be bad, and that's one thing. I watched a number of wrestling shows that I would have just considered, like, to be bad to watch. That's actually one of my favorite professional wrestling shows, was very, very bad to watch. It was Slamboree. It's I was about to say famous. Maybe it's more infamous, but it's only infamous for people who, like, are very dialed into wrestling. Slamboree, I want to say 2001? Yeah, it must have been Slamboree 2001, where David Arquette defended the WCW World Heavyweight Championship that's defended as in he held the WCW Heavyweight Championship at the time. That whole show is piss awful. For a lot of reasons. I somehow knew you were going to say that. Listen, I like what I like, and what I like is David Arquette, it turns out. Like, it's so... It's not baffling to me why it happened in the first place. It happened in the first place because David Arquette, like, was starring in that film that WCW put together called Ready to Rumble, which wasn't a terrible movie, but I don't know if I would go back to it. Everyone in the locker room was so pissed off at that whole situation. Oh, I don't doubt it. Like, I've heard, there's a great book, called Damn, Why'd I Write This Book, that JTG, Jason the Gangsta, put out, I suppose after he had resigned himself to never working for the WWE again. And it is full of stories about professional wrestlers who could sometimes be quite petty if a person, like, doesn't look like took their spot, or maybe they feel that the person hadn't earned the spot they're in. And that's other wrestlers. For it to be David Arquette, it's just like this whole other fucking thing. In May 2007, writes Alice, Image Comics, in conjunction with Raw Studios, published David Arquette's The Tripper, which was adapted from the comic book medium by artist Nat Jones and writer Joe Harris, with whom Arquette shared writing duties. What? I'm familiar with the... Oh, it's all the way over there. I have to hit that button. Damn it. I was aware that David Arquette was in a movie called The Tripper. I wasn't aware that it was A, based off of a comic, and B, that it was published by Raw Studios. Because we're in the wrestling territory, my brain has decided that Raw Studios is the name of a studio WWE runs. I don't think that's the case. I think they just do their stuff under WWE Studios. And see that comic was actually written by David Arquette and Joe Harris. Is this the same David Arquette who married and subsequently divorced Courtney Cox? Yes. That David Arquette was WCW World Heavyweight Champion. There's a fantastic picture of him at Slamboree, coming down to the ring. It's him with the lower third, right? That says David Arquette World Heavyweight Champion, and for reasons that I can't even begin to fathom, he decided that the correct thing to wear was a red wrestling singlet with no... a red wrestling singlet with, like, no graphics on it whatsoever, and a cape. Yeah, WWE Studios or Titan Media, because that's the name of the, like, larger conglomerate that technically owns WWE, although I think they don't do a lot that isn't WWE related in some way. Presumably they also produce the XFL. I can't imagine they went out of house for that. I can't imagine the house they would have went to say, hey, we would like to run against the NFL. Do you want to give us money to do that? The singlet has a lightning bolt cut out of it. It's hard to describe. Oh yeah, let's show the picture. Let's actually get the picture on stream. I can do that probably. Oh, yeah, this is a little more elaborate than I remembered it being. Hang on, I'm just gonna save image as... Apparently he has a movie out right now. Or maybe not right now. I think it might have stopped being around a little while ago, called You Cannot Kill David Arquette, which is legitimately a film about David Arquette getting back into wrestling against the advice of a lot of people in his life, which is a thing he actually did. Let's look at this beautiful thing for just a second. This isn't exactly the image I meant. There's another one that has his, like, Chiron. Chiron, is it called? I think so. But just look at this choice. Look at this decision this man made. He had one shot at this. He knew he had exactly one match. And he was not gonna waste that opportunity. He is ready to rumble. God damn. Okay. I can't tell if it's good or bad, right? Let's fight this fucking golem. Oh, just completely, that was quick. Baby got death touched and Truck got, petrified and everything just sort of fell apart. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I need to stop doing that. I need to use magic. I think if we keep distracting Kristi, she'll never get through this game. Listen, my whole deal is to be an entertaining presence, and being entertaining doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be good at video games. I'm just gonna meteor rain these dogs. How come you only have 2 people, but there are 3 monsters? I mean, depending on how you count it, there's 7 monsters. Because Cerberus. I'm aware this doesn't answer your question. Okay, Stone Golem doesn't give a shit about, no, don't do that. Stone Golem doesn't give a shit about Meteor, so let's try a bunch of other stuff. Strong against fire attack, that also makes sense. Because when you magic attack the... Why do you have 2 monsters when there are only 3 monsters? Because when you magic attack the monster out, fight axe attack out the smaller party. I feel like I got through that, and that's about the most I can say about the way that sentence went. Let's try erosion. Let's throw blizzard at stone golem. Nah, that wasn't really it. I should have had Phoebe do something else and sort of like play the thing. That's earth attack. That's water, fire. We've checked all those. Surely you're not weak against air. You're probably just not weak against any of the You're probably just not weak against any of the elements. As a giant lump of rock, probably fairly immune to elements. How do you feel about bombs? Let's talk about bombs for a moment. Nah. That would have been nice. Did they just take the ice golem sprite and color it gray? They did. So presumably, what this is the... Oh, she's dead. So presumably what this is the, Oh, I don't know. The concrete running, maybe? Oh, just dead all in one go. Oh, I was supposed to go get the life spell. I probably need that for the... I probably need that for the final battle, huh? Because I remember the final boss of this being sort of an asshole. I really don't want to go all the way back and do that. Turning to molten magma. I'm not telling you to get it, I'm just telling you it's behind you. Whether you get it is up to you. Yeah, and I hear you saying that, but I'm thinking forward in my mind to what I know the final boss fight is, which sucks, and how I'm really going to, like, be fucked if Phoebe, presumably, manages to die on the final round. And how Truck's just gonna have to solo that whole fight. I don't want Truck to have to do that. He's better than that. He's good enough, he's smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like him. What about Thunder? I don't think I've used Thunder on you yet. Maybe that's what you're weak against. Well, I was hoping Phoebe could get in the heals, but that's not how it went. Yeah, see, I think Truck is going to be hard-pressed to, like, fight this fight solo. Yeah. So, I guess what's going to happen is that we're going to... It's 10:39. Okay, so I'm gonna beat Stone Golem here for, you know, however long that takes. And then... Oh, Petrify, right. That's why I didn't do that in the first place. Well, we'll try that again. I can do that better. So, I'm gonna fight Stone Golem, and I'm going to defeat the Stone Golem. And then, once I'm done fighting and defeating the Stone Golem, I will call the stream entirely. And then I will, in my off time, go to do the life spell thing and see if there's anything else that I missed along the way. I might as well. And then we'll come back and I'll be right here, except I'll have the life spell. And we'll finish this up next week. I think that is the best way to go about this. You can never go wrong with a Stuart Smalley reference, right? I used to watch a lot of, like, classic SNL, because it was on, like, Comedy Central all the time. Was it Comedy Central? I don't even remember. It feels like it should be, but I actually can't remember right now. But, yeah, so I have a lot of, like, just memes that I shouldn't have access to, in my head. As a, as someone who was maybe 7 when Stuart Smalley was an ongoing concern. Oh, thank God. I was really afraid Golem was gonna hit Phoebe and then I would have been screwed. It just makes you sound wise for your years. I mean, yeah, I guess. The thing about it is that it really only works with, like, people who are older than me. Which is not a problem currently in my life. It was impossible to relate to other children in junior high and high school because all of my media references were Monty Python and Saturday Night Live from the 80s. So, hey, we got there. Right, also because high school is terrible, and high school is terrible. What? What? Hey, I came into the boss room and killed the boss. You should put a door or something in here so that I can leave. Is that not a thing? Uh-oh. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm exiting. I'm exiting, and we're gonna save the game, and that's good. And I'm just gonna hit the exit button and kick us back to over here at the focus tower. So, let's save the game position on my real legitimate Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I've only recently figured out why high school was so damned awful for me. I am sorry, but, no, stop. Make sure the sentence in your head is going to put forward, the tone that you want. Don't just say words. I'm sorry to hear that. High school was awful for me for a lot of the reasons I've listed and a lot more. Not knowing you're trans is a fuck of a thing. It's it affects you in ways that you don't even have access to understand. There's just like this big locked off area in the brain that's like, hey, you feel bad. And it's just like, why? It's like, Andy says, you don't have to be queer to have a rotten time in high school, but gosh, it helps. Yeah. You know the beginning of the first Matrix movie? It's like that. It's very specifically like that, which is true. Which was purposeful on the point of the Wachowski sisters. So this is gonna be the stream for the evening. We're stopping a little earlier than we would ordinarily, but we weren't gonna get all the way through this tower anyway. So like I said, I'm gonna take some time over the week to go back, get the life spell, because it will up our survivability significantly. And we have 2 more bosses to fight on our way up the tower before the final boss. And I'll do those on stream. When I get back, we'll be back in that, like, cold room. And I will have figured out how to get out of the cold room. So that'll be fun. They wrote a movie about the trans experience, the Wachowskis, and were told that they couldn't have anything gay in it. To which Willow replies, you can't get much more authentic a trans experience than that, which, yes. Let's take it to the outro screen. So, nope, that's the BRB. There's the outro screen. Hi, everyone. I've been Kristi. I don't know why I welcome people to the outro screen. I do it every time, as though this is a new show that we're now starting as the outro screen. It's just a thing, I guess. I'm glad you all appear to like it. I've had about half the trans experience being intersex and androgynous, I guess. I mean, we don't have to... I feel that comparing experiences in that way is not useful, because that sort of creates a dichotomy of, like, that's sort of veering close to the trans enough, not trans enough debate, which I think is absolute horseshit. You're welcoming. You like having us here. I do like having you here. It's the whole reason I do this. Thank you all so much for joining me. I have been Kristi. I'm one of 5 women who stream on this channel, along with my wife Katie and her sisters Annie and Alice and Sue. Alice has been joining us in the chat tonight. We stream 6 days a week if you wanted to interact with the follow button and be informed when we go live. Let's real quick run down our schedule, which is at schedule.truck.community. And we'll see what's coming up over the course of the week. On Tuesday, Annie's going to be playing something new. It was going to be Kingdom Hearts 3, but our internet... we are reaching the end of our data limit for the month. It resets next week, but it does mean that we can't download Kingdom Hearts 3 so that she can play it. So she'll presumably be doing something next week and then get to Kingdom Hearts 3 the week after that. Limited data on a landline, lol. It's almost like ISPs are bad. On Wednesday, Zoo will be playing some Monster Hunter Rise. I will be joining her playing Monster Hunter Rise. I played a bunch of Monster Hunter Rise today, actually, trying to get all my weapons filled out. And we're nearing the end of the base game. We're nearing the end game stuff, and then Sunbreak happens in like a month. So we'll be doing that. So we've got a little bit Monster Hunter Rise June 30th. So Sunbreak happens in like 2 months. So we've got some Monster Hunter ahead of us still. And then on his channel, twitch.tv/badroad, Badroad will be playing Shadowrun Returns. That game is a banger. That game was everything I needed out of a Shadowrun game. Because the last Shadowrun game they made before this was fucking Counter-Strike with magic, and while that's not a bad idea for a game, it was very specifically not Shadowrun. So I'm very happy to watch Shadowrun Returns. Again, that is at twitch.tv/badroad. On Thursday, Alice is going to be playing more Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. Jack doesn't want to kill Chaos anymore, but dag, he wants to kill something. He'll figure it out as he goes. On Friday, Katie's going to be playing more Kingdom Hearts 2? No, Katie finished Kingdom Hearts 2. Yes? Yes, so she'll be starting a new thing, I think. We don't know what yet. We'll figure it out and let you know when we do know that. On Saturday, we don't stream, but on twitch.tv/xenonfiber, they've also been playing through Kingdom Hearts 1, but that's they finished that last week, so they will also be starting a new thing. I think it was Thatcher's Compound. It was something to that thing, something to that effect. Please remind me in chat. I will get to it. Sunday is our wildcard stream. We will figure out what we play on the day like we always do. And it'll be just a fun time hanging out with people. And then Monday will loop back around to us. Andy will be doing a new thing, presumably, because I think Tunic's done. I could be wrong. And I will be, God willing, finishing up Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. We'll be starting a new thing, don't know what yet. Okay. Demon Goat says, I don't know if we're gonna play it, but the game was Thatcher's Tech Base, where Margaret Thatcher rises from hell and needs to be stopped. There's a lot of shrug emoji this week. By God, there is. So that's the schedule. Again, you can find that at schedule.truck.community, along with links to all of our stream team members, twitch.tv/Andemonium, Badroad, Xenonfiber, Riz Plays Games, all wonderful streamers worthy of your time and attention. I should ask Beekeeper if he wants to be added to this. I get the feeling he'll say no. So you can find all of that information there. And if you want to see more of us, we have a YouTube at youtube.truck.community. Hang on. There it is. Where you can find stuff we've done for the last 5 years. A lot of it's very good. We're quite good at this, and we've only gotten better. I think that's everything I need to say to you. I think it is. Thank you all so much for being here with me and pushing our way through this Lost Classic. And until I see you next time, stay safe.